you cannot hear me because I was muted. Good evening, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. We'll go ahead and get this thing started here momentarily. Sorry, I'm a few moments late. I'm just trying to get a few things tied up here before we go ahead and get started. Getting my random name generator drawn up here. Let's grab, let's see, back into the roster. Yeah, we're going to do a couple raffles tonight as well. So I got to get the digital raffle drawing thing here set up. Hey, what's up, Bob? Sean, good evening, gentlemen. Appreciate you. All right. Let's go back in. Sorry, I'm playing around in Fishing Chaos here, getting a couple things ready to go. It was a pretty good weekend overall. Still a little bit of a tough bite, it looked like. The numbers weren't outrageous, but there was still some very good fish caught, especially for those who found them. And there was fish all across the state caught, which is really good to see up north, down south. Not a whole lot of limits though. So, like I said, the bites were there, but they weren't. The numbers weren't there quite yet. And again, it's still a little early in the season, so I think we're going to see that for the next few weeks. As the water start to warm up. Been seeing kind of temperatures all over the place. Even here in Stafford County, temperatures have been kind of random. Potomac River, I think, was in the low 50s. I want to say some of these reservoirs are starting to come up even into like the high 50s, low 60s, which is pretty good. Those fish, I think, are starting to move up finally. But then I was out on, did a little bit of fishing yesterday on Lake Mooney, just some fun fishing. I caught one fish, 17. That was the only bite I had all day on a Bill Lewis hammer trap. And it was like probably around midday or so, but the water temps there were, at least for my depth finder and my transducers, they were hitting about 50, 49 to 50, somewhere around there. So, and again, that's a bigger lake, so a bigger reservoir. So I know that takes a little bit longer to warm up. But yeah, overall, a very good weekend. Yeah, Bob, that's Sleater, and that's good, especially for being kind of what we would consider one of the northern lakes here in Virginia. That's really good to see that one coming up as well. All right, let's grab. Sorry, Fishing Chaos is not being cooperative tonight. All right, here we go. Copy. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Let's get all these names on a list here really quick. I'm just trying to get this list ready for the raffles before we get started. That way I don't have to fiddle with it later on. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, we're almost there. Kind of cool. I copied a bunch of names from Fishing Chaos and threw them into a Word document, and it looks like it took everybody's profile picture, and that's what was taking a while. Kind of cool, though. All right. All right, now I think we got 31 names. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, bear with me. I'm just grabbing a few things from Fishing Chaos, getting them into a Word document so we can go ahead and do a raffle for tonight. Everybody's included in the raffle, whether you caught fish or not. Once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate everybody who came out and supported a great cause this weekend. And it was a great warm up, right, for a lot of folks, especially myself. contrary to popular belief, I am not perfect when it comes to this whole judging thing. And I've been doing it for a little while, but it's one of those things. If you don't do it for a little while, off season, you can get a little bit rusty. You got to look, it's great for me to be able to, kind of get back into the swing of things and practice that, looking at photos, making sure that I catch everything. And that's why, again, especially once we get our trail series started, guys, take advantage. I enable the challenge option every single tournament that we have. Every tournament is considered a challenge tournament, so that allows anglers. I don't limit the amount of challenges that an angler has for the day. Some clubs do. It is an option in Fishing Chaos to limit that. Now, if I see somebody's getting out of hand with the challenges, I'll pull them aside and have a conversation. But it's there for a reason. It's there to help me as a judge, and not just me, but other folks that help me with the judging throughout the season. Because like I said, we're human. We're not perfect, and I'm not leaving this type of stuff up to any sort of algorithm to do. I think you got to have a human set of eyes on this stuff. So if you see something, say something. That's there's no harm, no foul when it comes to that. Or definitely there would be foul, if it weren't caught. We got to make sure we're all doing the right thing and hold me accountable as a tournament director, just as much as I hold all you guys accountable to do the right thing and to read the rules. That is angler responsibility. But at the end of the day, we're all here to uphold the integrity of the club, and that is most important. It's paramount, and it's just one of those things that we're that's what makes this place great is the fact that we hold true to a standard, and if you don't hold true to that standard, like I said, it kind of messes with the integrity of things, and that's not something that we want. We want this to be the best it can possibly be. Nothing's personal, right? We all know that by now. It's all professional. So anyway, off of that soapbox. All right, I think I have all the names ready here, so I'm going to go ahead and just set that aside for now, and that'll be for the raffle. We're going to raffle off 3 prize packs tonight that I'm going to be mailing out to some lucky anglers. So, all right, cool. Wow, we got 18 already joining in. Everybody tired of hearing me babble, so we'll go ahead and get this thing started. Let's see. I was going to share the screen, but I think I'm just going to read them off because I don't want to prematurely share the winner until that's ready to be announced. So we will go ahead and get started. Again, huge thanks to everybody who participated this weekend. It was an awesome event. Didn't hear of any major issues out there. Didn't hear of any safety issues. So that's a huge plus. Congratulations to everybody who went out there and fished and did the right thing and stayed safe on top of it. Let me go ahead and pull up. Let's see here. All right, I got Fishing Chaos up. And I'm going to pull up the calculator really quick because I want to see exactly what we're giving to Heroes on the Water at this event. So wow, that's really good. So we're going to be able to donate. I'm going to round it to $775 is what it's looking like right now. That's going to be the check that we're going to cut to Heroes on the Water. So huge round of applause to everybody who was able to contribute. And I know that donation is going to go a very long way for them for their season, it's just a great feeling to be able to give back to the community and to be able to get folks, especially new folks, not only new folks into kayaking and kayak fishing, but folks who need it, need this for the therapeutic benefits of it. We talk all the time about how kayak fishing is just a different way of fishing, right? Like, it's much more intimate. It's much more personal. Everybody has their own kayak, multiple kayaks. Some people, it's just a very intimate setting. When you're out there, you're a lot closer to the water. You can see a lot more. You can get into a lot more unique and exquisite places with these kayaks. So it's really good to see organizations like Heroes on the Water sharing that benefit with those who need it the most. So I just want to, give everybody a round of applause and a huge thank you for contributing to that cause. Everybody should be extremely proud of yourself, and it's not going to be the last time. We're going to keep on doing this, and I hope, we have some more events throughout the year, and keep on empowering them to do to do their work and be able to give back to the community. So great job. 775 is the number I'm looking at right now. So outstanding. All right. Let's go ahead and get these awards up. Or not the awards, but the results. All right. I got the rosters. 31 anglers, I believe. Let's see here. There we go. I'm going to read off the top 10 just like we do at all of our events. And I believe top 7 caught a limit. So 7 out of 31 anglers catching a limit. Again, like I said, the numbers aren't quite there yet. It's just going to continue to get better. But congratulations, like I said, to everybody who especially those who were able to get the limits and put in put in the time and benefit from it. So great job. Let's pull up. I forgot I had the leaderboards, so I have to go in manually to open them up. Got some really nice fish caught. Some really good big fish as well. Let's see here. All right. I wonder if it'd be really cool to be able to share the screen, but like I said, I think I'm going to mess it up, and I'm probably going to share too much. But all right, top 10. All right, 10th place with 39 inches. This angler had a 14, a 13 and a half, and a 12 and a quarter. Goes out to Mr. Andrew Marquez. Great job, Andrew. 9th place with 44 and a quarter. Another 3 fish limit, 16 and 3/4, a 14 and a 13 and a half. Goes to Mr. Ethan Collins. Good job, Ethan. Top 10 finish. All right. Next angler in 8th place with 51 and 3/4. This is a 4 fish limit. Goes with a 13 and a half, a pair of 13s, and then a 12 and a quarter. Goes to Mr. Finn Cook. Congratulations, Finn. All right, 7th place with 65 and a half is going to have the first 5 fish limit, and that's a 14 and a quarter, a 14, a 13, 12 and a quarter, and a 12. Goes to Mr. John Molnar. Good job, John. John's up and coming, guys, so look out for him this year. He's got 2 kayaks, so I know he's very versatile, and I'm looking forward to seeing what John pulls off this year. Great job, brother. All right. 6th place with 72 inches even, a pair of 15s, a 14 and 3/4, a 14 and a half, and a 12 and 3/4 goes to Mr. Jason Church. Good job, Jason. All right. 5th place with 77 and 3/4, with a 17 and a half, a 15 and 3/4, a 15 and a half, a 14 and a half, actually, and another 14 and a half, so a pair of 14 and a halves. With 77 and 3/4 goes to Mr. Dale Cox. Great job, Dale. Congratulations. All right. Fourth place. And again, we're doing, since we had 30 anglers, we're doing 3 payouts. So the top 3 are going to get payouts. 4th place with 80 inches even. And so far, I'm not seeing any ties. I think maybe a little bit further down. Nope, even scrolling down, I'm not seeing too many ties, so that's good. 4th place with 80 inches even, with a 19 and 3/4 inch. Let me click on that fish really quick. Oh, I'll be able to show everybody after we're done here. It's not letting me. All right. 4th place, 80 inches with a 19 and 3/4, an 18 and a quarter, a 15 and 3/4, a 13 and 3/4, and a 12 and a half goes to Mr. Lee Richmond. Congratulations, Lee. Another one to look out for. Leaves a stick. All right. We are down to the top 3, or up to the top 3, I guess I should say. With 3rd place coming in hot off of a somewhat of a hiatus. This angler is a heck of a stick. Everybody knows who this guy is, and it's great to see him back on the water with us. With 83 and a half inches, with a 19 and a quarter, a 16 and a quarter, and 3 more 16s. Goes to Mr. Will Brewer. Congratulations, Will. 3rd place. I'm going to get the payouts tallied up here. That's one thing I failed to do before I got started here. But let's just say it's going to be roughly 18 times 31. So it'll be like roughly 558, and then it'll be 50% of that. So it's not going to be a ton of money. But yeah, first place is going to come home with at least $250 today. But all right, third place, 83.5. Congratulations, Will Brewer. All right, second place with 86.5. And this guy came out swinging today with an 18 3/4, another 18.5, a 17.5, a 16, and a 15 3/4. Mr. Kerry Timms. Congratulations, Kerry. Kerry won an event last year. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was the Northern Five Lakes. But Kerry, another one to look out for this year, man. Kerry's going to come out. Is going to come out hard, and he's going to do a great job. So congratulations, Kerry. I seen you, man. You came in hot this morning trying to catch up to the first place angler, but you did awesome, dude. I'm glad to see you hang in there with it. So congratulations. And last but not least, with an upgrade today as well, with 88.25, first place, 18, pair of 17 3/4, a 17.5, and another 17.25. Nothing shorter than 17 inches goes to the one and only Mr. Ty Adams. Congratulations, Ty, holding it down. Held the lead yesterday and maintained the lead today. So congratulations, bro. Well deserved. Let me share the link here with Ty. I think he said he was going to be able to come on here. We'll go ahead and share it up here, see if Ty's available. We'll give him a call. We'll see if he chimes in here. But again, first place, Ty Adams. Congratulations, brother. Well deserved. And another one to look out for this year. Coming hot off the bass boat scene. Ty's making his way into the kayak world, and we're really excited to have him on the trail with us. Nothing. Like I said, this is just the start for a lot of these anglers that are fishing this event this weekend. It's going to be a heck of a year. Great job, Ty. And last but not least, before we get to Ty here, hopefully he can join us. If not, no worries at all. I want to go ahead and announce Big Fish. Big Fish was very close. Pretty close. And it was really cool to see one of the fish that were caught today. Big Fish went to, let's see, Big Fish is going to take home, actually, let me do the math on that one. 5 times 31. So big bass is going to take home $155. And today, actually, this fish was caught yesterday, and it wasn't beat today. Let's see. Big Fish goes to Mr. Dwayne Wright. Congratulations, Dwayne, with a 20.5-inch largemouth. Fantastic fish. And then kind of a runner-up, and I think this is definitely – let me see if I can share this really quick. Get this up here. All right, cool. So here's Big Fish, 20.5. Dwayne Wright, congratulations, taking home $155. But not to go unmentioned, let me pull down Dwayne's here really quick. Let's see here. Okay. This guy right here. Look at this. You see that name up top there. Congratulations, Lee Wells, on this Citation smallmouth. Fantastic fish. Lee had a post up earlier today that I caught wind of, his first float of the year, and what a way to start the year, man. Congratulations. That is going to earn the 20-inch club, as well as Dwayne's fish. I'm going to make sure he gets that in the mail as well. If you guys haven't seen them before, I don't have one here handy with me, but it's the little circle sticker that way you can put on the side of our kayaks, kind of like, you look at football players putting stickers on the helmets and things like that. It's just kind of a very small thing that, the more you catch, the more they're going to stand out. So we'll make sure that both of these gentlemen get those. We have a 20-inch club, which is basically 20 to 21 3/4. And then the 22 club is anything over 22. And obviously a 20 smallmouth is a Citation in Virginia, and a 22-inch largemouth is a citation in Virginia. So congratulations. Even though Lee didn't win, I had to put this fish out there and show everyone. It's an awesome fish. So congratulations, Dwayne and Lee, for the big fish of the weekend. All right. Ty, you ready, bro? I'm going to go ahead and add Ty up here. We're going to hear about his day or his weekend. Good evening, sir. If you can.
Good evening.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Feel
That's
really
awesome,
good right now.
Heck of a weekend, bro. Heck of a weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you held it down, man. I know you were probably kind of, on edge a little bit last night, not sure what was going to happen today. And you held to it and you upgraded on top of that. So outstanding job, man. How'd your weekend go? You want to talk to the people a little bit about your weekend?
Sure. Yes. First, I just want to thank you guys, the club, man. I think this is a really great club. Like you had mentioned, I've been doing the bass boat for a while. And I got into the kayak deal, and I really love the kayak. And to find a club like this that has just good people, they want to see you do well. I had to reach out because I broke my prop. I had to reach out and try to get some help with the prop. Thankfully, a couple people helped me with the prop. But to be honest with you, thank you for the prop. But I fished all day today with a half a prop anyway because I busted up again on the sump. It is what it is. I mean, it's just it's what I'm doing. But I'm thankful to that, and I'm very thankful to. I'm really big on my faith and my religion. So I thank God and I thank my family. I fish a lot. A lot, man, and it takes a lot to deal with. As much as I fish, because anything I do, I just really want to do it well and kind of give it all I got. But my weekend went really good. I knew it was going to be tough for me because I'm a musician in church. So I play every Sunday in church. So I knew I wasn't going to have much of today to fish at all. I knew I was only going to have whenever we got done with church service, I hopped off my organ, my piano, and I ran and grabbed my kayak and jumped in the water real quick to see if I could get an upgrade or kind of see where it was at. And I'm going to be honest, I did watch the leaderboard while I was supposed to be playing music. The Lord knows, Lord forgive me. But I checked back in. I paid attention. But yeah, I knew it was going to be. I had to peak real quick. So, but I did get out there today. I did manage to get an upgrade at the end. I had a good day. I did grab one of my baits because I'm so happy with this bait. It's one thing I threw pretty much all weekend. And it's actually the same thing that I won my very first bass fishing tournament on, and that is a spinnerbait. I literally threw this thing all weekend. I mean, it's just that win yesterday made it wonderful to throw my spinnerbait literally everywhere I could possibly find. But everywhere I've gone, I don't care what part of Virginia I'm in, I throw it, or North Carolina, throw my little spinnerbait, and I have a great deal in the water doing that. I run the Old Town kayak. I love Old Town kayaks. And my Douglas rods. I mean, everything worked out great. I just do need to order like 6 replacement props so I don't have to have this problem again. But yeah, I had a great time, and I'm really thankful to the guys, the club, man. You guys are awesome. A lot of you guys send messages. You guys like to chat and talk, and it's a really good group of guys. I can't express how glad I am that I was able to find the club. I talked to you, Mike, talked to a couple of guys, and I'm really glad that I was able to find it and connect with you guys. I learned a lot. A lot, and then I'm excited to be fishing. So
that's outstanding, man. And thank you very much for the kind words. That is awesome. And that's what I love to hear, man. You guys are what make the club, and just to hear that, it resonates, man. It really does, and I really appreciate it. And again, congratulations, man. That's crazy. The prop. What motor are you running? Are you talking about the motor or the pedal or?
Yeah, no, I'm a pedal and arm power. That's all I got.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just
right on.
Get to, yeah, my little
that's right.
Prop.
Yeah, you got what do you have? One of the Sportsman's, right? The Old Town.
Yep, Sportsman 106. Yeah, so that's
awesome.
That's all I got. That's my trusty ride. It held up great in that win yesterday.
I'm gonna have to
around pretty bad.
I'm gonna have to pick your brain a little bit too, man. One of these days, I need to pick your brain on these spinner baits, man, because that's one bait. It's one of the most OG, bass baits of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something I just don't have confidence with. And I think I just need to get out there and use it. I need to not bring any other rod and not bring any other bait. And I just need to get out there and practice it. because it's a
I'm
lethal
telling you,
bait. It really is.
once you see where to throw it and what to look for, I literally look for the same thing everywhere I go. I look for the same thing because I know exactly like how they set up and what I want to do. Once I do that, man, I promise you, I will throw this
And
thing
it's that
till my
reaction
arm
is what
falls
you're
off.
looking for. Yeah, it's that reaction, and it's like you said, it's a kind of a universal thing, regardless of where you're going. So that's awesome, man. I won't keep you too much longer, brother. I just wanted to get you on here and congratulate you. Also, I don't know, it might be, and forgive me if it's a little bit premature, but you're also kind of thinking about, or you started up your own small club, right? That you're kind of
I,
getting kind of started, right? Did you want to talk about that at
I'm
all?
trying to. I can because I definitely plan on doing it and I will get it going. But yes, I'm trying to
Okay.
do. I want to do like weekday, like week evening, maybe like a 4 hour even something like
Yeah.
that, just midweek type of thing. So that way everybody still does what they do. But I like I said before, I fish a lot, so it just gives another opportunity for
It's
people to come to get off
opportunity.
work.
Exactly. And you don't see
That's
that
all.
too
So
often with those evening opportunities. I think that's a really cool thing. And like I said before, man, whatever you need from us, we're here to support you. We support, all of our local clubs. So we're here for you. So just I wanted to put that out
I
there and
appreciate
let
it.
you know that.
Thank you.
I know we talked about it before, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Cool. Thank you.
Hopefully
I
I'll get to
appreciate
fish
that.
by myself because I love to fish. I don't like to fish my own club, but I like to fish other people's stuff. So I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, by
Go
all
ahead.
by all means, that'll be awesome. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you guys, everyone. Thank you, and also thank you for the work you do with the Heroes on the Water. I really think that's a great cause, man. That's like a phenomenal thing to be
Oh,
fishing
for
and then
sure.
also
No,
to be able to help out. So I meant to say that. That's a really big thing. I'm super glad that we do that.
no, absolutely, man. Hey, thanks again, Ty. I'll let you go, bro.
Yes, sir.
You have a
Okay,
great
thank you.
evening.
You too.
Awesome. Good stuff. Great guy. And like I said, well deserved. So congratulations, Ty. And I appreciate the kind words, bro. All right. That is our top 10. Let me go ahead and pull that up really quick. That way everybody can see it again. And I'll unlock the standings tonight as normal. That way everybody can check them out. Let's see Icebreaker results. Here we go. All right, so that's it. That's our top 10 for the evening or for the weekend. Congratulations. And again, congrats not just to the top 10, but congratulations to everybody who fished. It's a great time, like I said, to get out there, kind of kick the dust off and get ready for the season. A lot of, I did see quite a few mistakes as well made, and that's okay. That's what this is for. This is one of those events. Not only are we fishing for a great cause, but we're getting primed up for the season here as well. So it's that time to work out those kinks and be ready for which is right around the corner, game day, Saturday, March 29th down at Lake Anna. So awesome. That's pretty much all I got on that. I appreciate everybody. Let me go ahead and bring up the wheel of names because we're going to raffle off some prizes tonight. 3 of them, 3 prize packs. All right. Cool. So I think I got everybody in here. Let me see if I can share this. Bear with me. I'm still not 100% there with StreamYard. Still kind of learning it as we go. And they're making some pretty good updates too. So, but again, I kind of got to poke around for some stuff. All right. Let me share the screen. Awesome. I can click the tab. All right. Can everybody see that? I apologize for any pop-ups that come up. Hopefully nothing crazy. All right, we got everybody's name over here. We got all 31. It says to click to spin, so that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, and click. Brandon Byram is our first winner. Oh, man, it's still going. Okay, good job. Brandon Byram, congratulations. You're going to get a Real Snot prize pack, and I'm going to pick what's in it. So congratulations, man. We'll get with you after this. I'll get make sure your address is good and everything. That way I don't send it to some random person who doesn't know what the hell Real Snot is. So congratulations, Brandon. Let me write this down really quick so I don't forget. All right, cool. All right, next name. I'm gonna remove Brandon. All right, now we should have 30. Everybody still see the screen good? All right, sweet. Number 2 for the second prize. Here we go. Eddie Butler. Congratulations, Eddie. Eddie's going to get the second Real Snot prize package. If you guys haven't used Real Snot yet, you're missing out. It's really good stuff. I put it on the reels, on the line. You know, you should be cleaning your reels, servicing your reels, I think, at least once a year, maybe every other year. But it's good. It's a really good lubricant for and for braid too. Like I love it on braid. I really feel like it helps keep the braid. You know, I hate using this word, but moist, right? It keeps it good. And I think it really helps reduce backlash as well. And it helps condition that the fluorocarbon too. You guys know how fluorocarbon gets if it's been sitting for a while. Keep a good coating of Real Snot on that fluorocarbon. It goes a long way. It really does. All right, cool. We got Brandon Byram and Eddie Butler, and let's go ahead and take Eddie's name off here. And this is the final raffle of the evening. Here we go. Oh, Gary Duncan, almost Finn. Good job, Gary. Gary's going to be taking home the third and final Real Snot package. All right. Let's go ahead and unshare the screen. Sweet. Brandon Byram, Eddie Butler, William Butler, and Gary Duncan. Got those names down. Congratulations, guys. All right, that's all I got for the evening. Again, huge thank you to everybody who fished this weekend, and congratulations to the winners. And like I said, if you guys need anything, feel free to hit me up this week. I'll be as available as possible. And I'm actually going to be taking off work on Friday too, so that way I can make sure all the ducks are in a row for the event, and get some time. Hopefully, get on the water myself a little bit. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you all very much. Look forward to donating this good chunk of change to Heroes on the Water. Shout out to Phil and Henry who are running that over there. Tom, we appreciate what you guys do, and I'm so glad to have this back in our area for for the foreseeable future. I hope it keeps going. I hope it keeps on growing. So excellent. If you have questions about this weekend, now's the time to get them answered. Don't wait until Friday to start hitting me up about a whole bunch of different things, because I'm gonna be available this week. But like I said, if you wait till the day before tournament day, you're running a risk of you want to work out your kinks earlier than later. So, but like I said, hit me up. I'll be available. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and give you guys your evening back. Matt Lewis asked if we can use the Yak Attack board. Yes, sir. That is now authorized. It should be updated in our rules. And there's a few different color options of those as well. So, I know some guys used it out there this weekend. It seemed to hold up pretty well. I have one I've been using, kind of putting it through the rigger. I measured my fish on it yesterday, the 117 that I caught. It's pretty cool. I love the mirror on that board too. It's pretty neat. Another thing with the mirror, another angler had asked, I believe it was John actually, had asked me about putting mirror tape on the end of like a catch board. And yeah, by all means, go ahead and do that. At first I was like, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of modifying it, but at the end of the day, it's just as long as it's as thin as any other decal. We allow folks to put decals on the ends of the board. So, use that mirror tape and see how it works. Some people swear that it helps the fish relax and get a little bit calmed down. So yeah, time will tell. Give it a shot. That's all I have, gentlemen, ladies and gents. Good evening, great fishing, and I will see everybody back here on Thursday evening. Thursday evening, we're gonna do the official captains meeting. So make sure that you guys watch that. You have Thursday night to watch it. You don't have to be here live, but you do have to watch it. Make sure you watch it between Thursday and Saturday morning before Lake Anna. So have a great evening, everybody, and I will see you all very soon out here.